Let us discuss on how to convert decimal number system to binary. Decimal number system has base 10 number system and binary has base 2. So in converting decimal into binary system, we should keep in mind the powers of 2. For example, 2 to the power of 0 is 1, 2 to the power of 1 is 2, 2 to the power of 2 is 4, 2 to the power of 3 is 8, 2 to the power of 4 is 16, 2 to the power of 5 is 32, 2 to the power of 6 is 64, 2 to the power of 7 is 128, and so on. So let's say for example as we have 85 as our decimal number that we are going to convert into binary. What we are going to do is subtract the powers of 2 in our given decimal number. The numbers that we are going to subtract from the powers of 2 on our given, which is 85, is at least equal to our decimal number or less than our decimal number. In our case, we will use 64 because it is lesser or less than 85. So that is 64. 85 minus 64 is 20. Let me get my calculator. I get 21. And then we use 21, subtract it again on an equal number or lesser number on the base 2 powers of 2. So we use 16. We get 5. We use 5 again, subtracted by 4. We get 1. And 1, we use 1, subtract it to 1, we get 0. Take note that if we add the numbers that we used on the powers of 2, they should be equal to 85 or equal to our given decimal number. The next thing that we have to do is interpret the numbers that we used on the powers of 2 as 1, and the numbers that we did not use will be 0 or interpreted as 0. So let's note here, used is 1, not used is 0. So let us note the numbers that we have used on the powers of 2. We used 64, we used 16, we used 4, we used 1. So this is 1, 1, 1, 1 because they are used. Not used, they are 0, 0, 0. We did not include or interpret 128 because it is greater than our given, which is 85. So it's safe to say that 85 base 10 is equal to 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1 base 2 binary number. Next example. We use number 124. Again, by using the powers of 2, we note them. That is 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. Okay, so the next thing that we have to do again is subtract the numbers of powers of 2 in our given decimal number. They should at least be equal on our given or less than of the number. That is 124 subtracted by 64, since it is the number less than or next to 128. We get the answer 60. Again, we use 60 subtracted by 32. We get 28. Next, we use 28 subtracted by 16. We get 12. And then 12 subtracted by 8, we get 4. And then 4 minus 4 is 0. Okay, so again, if we tally or total the numbers that we used here, they should be equal to 124, our given. If the sum of these numbers are not equal to 124, therefore, our process and answers will be wrong. So we have to check it again. Next, let us interpret what we used. So we used 64, we used 32, we used 16, we used 8, we used 4. We did not use 2 and 1. So we can interpret that 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. Therefore, 124 base 10 number is equivalent to 1111100 base 2 binary number. So that is how you convert decimal number into binary number.